What's up, guys? Today we're playing Epic 7, and today we're on a subscriber account. Now, I've been asked to do something very specific, and that is beat Abyss 102, which we know can be terrible. I haven't seen the default here in a very long time. We are going to switch this up and try for something new. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Hua
To
Young.
exceed
She's
one's
so
limits
cute.
is
We're going to go ahead
impossible
and look at
without
Hua
displaying
Young
an
for a while with,
extraordinary
of
amount of
course,
skill.
the destruction behind her. And we're going to beat Abyss 102. You can bet we're going to do that. But first, I'm nosy, so let's go look around. Now, what I see here is Forest of Souls. I like to max this out 333. This is going to give you the most benefit for making level 60 heroes and also getting a lot of penguins. So make sure that you're doing that. If you want to go 023 or 032, that was okay as well, depending on how you like to do it. Now, here we have 332. In my opinion, you should max this out unless you're high roller, big baller, dropping it like it's hot, all up in the club. Whew, that was a mouthful. Now here we have 333. I personally like to run a 032. We don't care about this gold. You're better off getting the extra gold from your Force of Souls or from your Heart of Orbis than this here. You're not going to use this that often anyway, maybe a few times a week, where you're using the other thing like every day or multiple times a day. Let's go ahead and do that. Then if we go from 3 to 2, only the 5% here, when we're looking at an equipment conversion, it costs 70 at level 3. It costs 74 at level 2 for your like say your necklace or your ring. So I like to do the point here and keep my extra points with a maxed out forest and maxed out Heart of Orbis. 111 is all that you need. I like to do the war and the hunt missions, and I like to do the 1 XP. Do not waste all these points here. You're wasting millions of gold, millions of gold, literally millions of gold. Like we've looked at this in the past, it's a ton. So come in, do the one, and then look for people with plus 10 or at least plus 6 that are not maxed out, because then you can get that free XP. We see Celeste. We'll go ahead and stick you in. Let's go ahead and stick in this weird child predator. We'll stick him with the actual child. That is disturbing. I don't know why I did that or said that. And then also Leica. So now you're going to level all these guys up basically while you're just getting your free currency, which is great. Let's see how far you've gotten here. Unrecorded history. Have you done everything? Looks like you have. Very good. Very good. And no AP. That's pretty normal. Pretty normal. Coming into episode number 2, have you bought everything that you need to buy? Looking at the AP exchange. All we want from episode 2 is Heart of Orbis. Do not buy level 71 gear. This is going to roll subpar substats. We need to have 75 or more to run the level 85 substats. Actually, I think it's 72 or more, but don't focus on anything that's not 75 or at least 78 because the substats are just going to be garbage. You're going to have to replace it. It's not worth your time. So make sure you're buying the Heart of Orbis. Very nice. Looks like you have. Then we'll move on to episode number 3. Now, in episode 3, what we want here is we want to get the actual gear. So we see level 80 gear. This starts off at a 33, which is nearly maxed out. And this is going to roll same substats as level 85. I literally have a bunch of heroes that are using level 80 gear and like end game, like legend quality gear. So make sure you're buying that. As we go down, look at this. You missed a weapon. Make sure that you're buying it. You missed a ring. Dude, you missed a ring. This is probably your 25 speed ring. Just saying, just saying, just saying. Go and buy this stuff. Now, when we go to episode number 4, oh, wait, look, let's go back to episode number 3. You're missing even more. Look at this. Only friendly. Make sure you're coming in and doing these as well. That way you get silver transmit stones, which obviously you're broke on. Do these quests. Do it. You can do it during your AP buff, or just do it when you're sitting around. No big deal. And you get 5, ooh, 7 sky stones. Epic 7, by the way. 7 sky stones for each one of these. So go and do them, man. Go and do them. Let's go to episode number 4. Episode 4, not too much to do here. Buy the Molagora at least. You don't necessarily have to buy the Transmit Stone, but make sure you're buying the Molagora. I don't think I even bought the Transmit Stones. But if you do, right? If you do, there are 13 Transmit Stones. There are 12 Transmit. I can do this. I can count. There are 12 Transmit Stones here. That will give you 2 free Moonlight Summons. So make sure you. I would do it honestly. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's my advice. Go do that. Oh, this is fun. All right, here we go into your arena. Actually, it looks like you're doing pretty good into arena. You're in champ. You're only doing 30 to 70 battles. Not too bad. Looks like you're doing your NPCs. That is great. I approve. Good job. Now let's go into your shop.
What do you think?
Transmit Stone shop. Make sure that you're buying the conversion chest. You have 10. This is a source every single week for you to get end game gear. I mean, potentially end game gear, right? Make sure that you're doing that. You're buying your bottle of knowledge. That's the most important thing here. Make sure that you're buying your energy and your flags. Even if you burn these every single day, just losing to the same guy 100 times a week, make sure you're buying your flags. That's conquest points you're leaving on the table. You have bug charms. Looks like there's two. We'll check your other things as well, but that one looks pretty good. And you bought all this. You don't have to buy this frame, but these points here, they don't convert to much. It's like a 1 to 4 ratio or something like that. So you're gonna get like 100 conquest points. It's ridiculous. Buy out your gear when you can, conquest points again. Make sure you're doing the arena dispatch mission. Make sure that you are using your flags. Even if you lose, use your flags so you can buy this gear out. Coming down here, you don't have any of the old gear as well. Looks like you bought out the last few seasons, so that's awesome. But you need to buy at least up through Conquest, which is currently 40% off. Make sure that you're getting as much Conquest as you can. Then you at one point had some of these Galaxy coins, but you don't now. So sorry that you rolled a dupe, but hopefully you don't get any more. You finished all the way through Malicious Consciousness. Very nice. We're at the end of the month here. Are you doing Nightmare mode? You are doing Nightmare mode. Awesome, man. I like it. I like it. You're doing a great job. Couple of little tips here, but I think overall you're doing really well. Let's go now into your hero pool and see what you're working with. We have Ram 217. Man, that's crazy talk. 200 Aiden as well. I like her. I think that man, really good gear. Really good gear. I like it. I like to run her at about 260, a little bit less attack, and that works. You could also run her at this speed with this amount. Try and get a 350 crit damage as you can, and she works pretty well. Now we come to a Briar, which is Zarya. Looks very nice. 4K, 227, 295. If you give her a 15% combat readiness at 227, she should cut 250 pretty easily, so you can boost her up. Come to Straz. Okay, pretty good. You can lower his attack a little bit to 45, increase his speed to 240, everything else the same. He's still going to one shot. Now, if you're going to go against a Ravi and you have something like Proof of Valor, just give him an attack buff and he's going to one shot that no problem. It looks like you know how to build your heroes. They look good. I like them. This one, very nice. This is pretty much the stats that I look for onto Ravi. Mercedes, I like onto counter with pretty much these stats. Just counter 4,000 or more onto your attack. Judge Kise, no one uses Spirit Eye Celine. Very nice. I run speed, and I run her at about 250 with pretty much the same stats. Very good. Romero on a Proof of Valor, pro move. I like it. That's a really good looking one too. Benny Maru. Oh, nice. You do have a lifesteal Remnant Violet on pen. Your Unbound Night Airwell needs to have more health put her onto a HP pair of boots, and you'll be pretty good. 200 effect resist minimum. This is not going to work. Not going to work for you. DPS Solitaria of the Snow needs to be faster, but otherwise pretty good. Karina. Oh man. Nice, nice. And plus 30. Rocking the Karina. I like it. Let's go into the heroes that we're actually going to use. You know how to build heroes. So I'm just going to go over the ones that I want to use today. First up, we have Adventurer Ras. I would like for him to be on plus 30 Aureus, but I don't think it's going to matter. We need to have an 85% effectiveness. So if we can get a little bit more effectiveness onto him, then he'll be better. Then you can use this Ras pretty much all the way through to Abyss 120. I think he's tanky enough and fast enough. Soul burn on that S number 2 all day long. Now let's go into Tenebria. Now, I'd like to bring her, she's at level 60, which is good. If your Tenebria has more than Curious attack, then your Celine will attack Tenebria when she's on like the number one, I think, number one skill or passive one. Whatever, you'll get the idea once I go in and play. Otherwise, I think she's great. She has 65% effectiveness or 85, so pretty good there. Then let's go into our Rangers. Landy, I'm going to use Landy today to be the healer. She's already on Bloodstone. I don't have to change anything. Good looking Landy. I approve. And then we want to pull in Curious. Curious is level 50. So we're probably going to need to put her onto Proof of Valor just so she doesn't die. And she doesn't have any gear. So can we gear her out without wasting a whole bunch of stats? 142. It's going to cost me 100,000. What we need to have onto Curious is we need to have 165 effectiveness. I think I found a good combination for Curious. We're a little bit short. I want to be at 165. It might take a couple more turns than I want. It's going to cost you 50k. Sorry, not sorry. So here's how we're going to do our Curious. And now let's go ahead and beat Abyss level 102. Here we go, Abyss level 102. What are we going to do? Well, what we want to do is we want to kill Ricorous here in the first battle. When you're not attacking Ricorous, we want to go ahead and attack this Hazel because she's going to be able to provide us with a buff. So let's go do some of this, and we'll do some of this, and we'll get up some poisons. Now, in this particular one, you don't really have to worry about the effectiveness because he only has 75. The reason we need 165 is because in our next battle, we have to go against Celine. And any hero that is below or is not fired is a 100 penalty. So because we're using Curious here, we need to go and do 165 to bypass that penalty.
Let's do this.
Let's do this, Ras. I agree. So now what we see is we're going to attack this Hazel. And when we get to 5 stacks, he's going to give us a good buff. So that's what we want here.
Immature. Let us meet again on the other side of terror.
Tenebria, the best voice lines. Only 9,000 onto her HP though, so I'm a little concerned about that. I don't want to wake you up, so let's just go into Kira or Ricorous. I don't know. It's that guy that has an SC that no one cares about. Let's go into that guy.
And wail.
Now we actually do want to get Hazel one turn because I want her to put up a shield, and that way when we go into the ad here, we won't wake him up with our AoE attacks. Okay, very nice. There we go. Gave it to everyone. Now let's do a little bit of you. We're gonna remove it. It's a total fool. You see me, I'm saving up my souls here. I think Celine actually
And
removes
now,
souls,
it's time to go
so
to
you
sleep.
don't have to save them if you don't want to, but in case I need to pull a Archie,
I'm
I
ready.
want to be able to do that.
I'll protect you.
See how we're waking up the giant? If you let this girl get one turn, I'll show you. She's going to put a
What
shield
about
up on him,
surrender?
and then you won't wake him up with those AoE abilities. Have I told you I hate
Let's get it
Hazel's
over with.
animation?
I'll show
Hate
you
Hazel's animation.
the power of the spear. Here.
Hooray, leave it to me.
Nice, nice.
Get moving.
Now we're going to go ahead and
Take it,
attack.
no
This one
try to
should
define me.
almost be done. Let's save this. See if we can get up a...
Poor
Let's
Felicia.
see if we can get up
All right.
a thing
Let's do
here.
this. This won't be an easy fight. Forward.
There it
Onward,
is.
victory.
Very good.
But I
Now
can
we're gonna
fight.
save this. You're gonna die.
Oh
Oh
my.
wait, maybe he's not gonna die. Oh, she got off a
What about
heal.
surrender?
That's messed up.
Oh
Messed
my.
up.
How cute.
He's so close. He's so
Should
close.
we get started?
Oh, I thought I had it and I don't.
Please hurry. It's urgent. Immature.
Behold.
Now that he gets off an AoE attack, now I have to go one more
This is
turn.
my spear.
I want to, if I can, take the skill nullifier into the boss battle. So as long as you don't fail like I did, then you should be able to do it.
Forward. Under the
Step
flag.
one, don't fail at it.
Full frontal assault. That's an order.
Here we go. He's almost dead though. We're gonna get this.
I'll protect you.
We are going to get this.
I hope you're ready.
Receive. I'm ready.
I can't kill him yet. I need to wait one more turn.
Just as planned, Felicia. Let me show you my secret weapon. Respect the great land. You may try to defy me. I'm a bit sleepy, but I can fight.
Oh,
I will raise this flag for everyone.
Curious. I forget all of her voice lines because I only use her for this. After Abyss level 102, you don't have to use her anymore. So if you want to put her into your Grace of Growth through Abyss level 102, you can gear her out just like this, and then you don't have to change her at all. So that's really nice to do. Then after your Grace of Growth, or after you're done, you just remove her from Grace of Growth, and it's all good.
Here I go. So what do you think?
Rickers, I think you're annoying, bro. Leave me alone.
Approval.
Whatever. Let's just go.
Removing restrictions.
All right, now when we look at Celine, we see that she has a 1, 2, and 3 somewhere. There it is. So when she has battle stance, she's going to blink and hit these guys when you do a non-skill attack. The only non-skill attack you have is on her. So you want to do it when you have a non-skill attack 3. That way she goes into um, your adventurer Ras.
I want to torment
The trick is to
you.
get poisons onto her and control the ads here. So we see a +3 there. Let's go ahead and do it. Now also, if she has no debuffs on her, then she will 100% crit. So keep that in mind. Try and keep debuffs on her if you can.
Leave it to me. You may try to defy me.
Okay? Now what we want to do is we want to put these guys to sleep or whatever when they have their skills up. So you don't necessarily have to do it right now. You can go into the ads if you want to
All right.
at this
Let's do
point,
this.
but you don't necessarily have to do it.
I'm ready.
I think one of her things here, what is it? Here is the effectiveness thing in case you wanted to see it. In case you think that guy has no idea what he's talking about.
Oh my.
I've done this thing so many times.
Let us meet again. On the
This is
other
the first
side of
attempt.
terror.
Hopefully I beat it. That would be embarrassing if I didn't. Actually, it wouldn't. There's so much RNG in these battles.
I'll protect you.
So much RNG. It will be fine if I
This
didn't
won't be
pass
an easy
it.
fight.
Now, one other thing to watch for is somewhere around
Why
here,
not surrender?
when she gets to 40%, she's going to dispel everything. So every one of these big ticks is 25%. So 25, then 5, 30, 35, 40. When she gets to right here, we have to stop until all the poisons are gone.
Immature.
Let's go ahead. Are we going to push back? Are we going to push back? Let's push back.
Weep and
So
wail.
30, 35, 40, right there. That's where I want. So let's go ahead, and she's on number 1, so she's going to hit Landy. I think that'll
This
be
will the
okay.
last one. Faster than lightning. I'm a bit sleepy, but I can
Lock you up
Should
with
we get
poisons. And now, let's go ahead and we are going to... I don't want to do a soul burn.
I hope you're ready.
Received. For
There
Felicia.
we go. Let's beef
Let
up
me show you
right
my
here and get
secret
some
weapon.
healing in.
Respect the great land. Oh my, how cute.
Let's put everyone to
Now,
sleep.
it's time to go
Now,
to
are we
sleep.
at it? Did I mess up? 30, 35, 40. Right here is where I got to stop hitting her. So this is going to be the last hit from Curious. There we go. Now we're going to go a whole round and not hit her. So see, this person has a skill, so we're going to avoid him. Hit the dark one. Not racist. Uh, and if you kill him, he'll be incapacitated.
I'm a bit sleepy, but I can fight. You may try to defy me.
If I must fight,
But we don't want to hit this. We don't want to hit Celine right now. Now we can hit her. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. We are going to. We have this guy left. We have to get rid of this thing. So we don't want her to hit Landy. We're going to go ahead and do this. She gets cleansed. She gets to go. She gets to go again. Now we're going to kill her with the Archie. So as long as we live.
If you value your life, don't say I didn't warn you.
Man, she does so much damage.
Transformation time.
no one can stop us.
I'm a bit sleepy, but I can fight.
Sacred power.
Yeah, eat that, Celine. First try. Hey, that was pretty good. I will not get it the first try every time, but that was pretty darn good. I like it. And hey, man, you have a great account beating Abyss 102. I'm happy I could help you. Thank you so much for letting me jump onto your account. And thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. My my YouTube is a nonprofit, so all the revenue from this video and all my videos go toward the Society of St. Vincent de Paul, and you can find more information on this charity in my video description and on my channel page. Give me a like so other people just like you can find it as well. Until next time, happy hunting and good luck on your battles.